people who are addicted to eating toilet paper. The reasons are varying from they like the way it melts in their mouth. God only knows why. But I have here some 2-ply toilet paper, which is admittedly everybody's favorite. I guess they feel it's more filling. And I suppose if you eat enough of this toilet paper, on the plus side, when you have a BM, you won't have to wipe because it just takes care of itself. So now, live, I'm going to try ingesting this piece of toilet paper. Let me tell you, it does not melt in your mouth. It's kind of off-pissing.
Down, boy.
I don't get it. Okay, well, the toilet paper thing, I don't get it. I don't understand it. This will probably be even worse because there are people who are addicted, stop dog, to chewing dryer sheets. So, let's see. I'm using the lavender and linen scent Arm & Hammer.
Well, that makes it taste better. It didn't.
No, that's awful. That's awful. I don't understand that addiction either. Okay, this one, oddly enough, I am very familiar with because I have an older brother. And with older brothers, you have the taste of armpit. Now, I know everybody who has older brothers may not know armpit funk and deodorant taste, but I do. And I know I don't like it, but in an effort for science, if you want to call it that, I'm going to taste my secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. That's kind of tangy. What is it? Spring breeze. That's not bad.
Okay.
I don't think my tongue's wet anymore.
Is it dry?
Yeah. Secret. Strong enough for a man, made for a woman, and will dry out your entire mouth.
But will it get rid of hot breath?
You know, I don't know. But this actually does not taste bad. Let me check what ingredients they have in Spring Breeze. I can't pronounce any of this shit. Okay. We have people who are addicted to sniffing baby powder. They didn't
Like
specify.
cocaine? They at least line it up first?
I don't know if they lined it up, but we're going to roll with this. Now that, you know what? I could get addicted to that.
No.
It's not so bad.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, I suppose if you did like you said and did it in lines like cocaine where it can go in, you know, your nasal passages and
You should see your
mess up your
face.
throat and everything, I mean, that would probably be bad. But just sniffing it, it's not bad. On a side note, I would like to say I don't think smelling things in general is a bad thing. I know that there was a person on the show who was addicted to smelling Pine Sol. I actually love the smell of Pine Sol, so I like that. There are people who've been on the show who are addicted to smelling mothballs. When I was younger, they threw mothballs in everything. So I liked smelling mothballs, and even those little things with the little hook on them that you hang on the toilet to keep urine smell away, I like the smell of those. So I don't think smelling all things, even though it might seem a little strange, is necessarily bad. There's a man on the show addicted to diaper wipes. Now, he doesn't eat them like my grandson does, but he's addicted to washing with them. He doesn't take a shower, and he just uses diaper wipes.
Gross.
Honestly, I don't think there's enough moisture to feel that you are sufficiently clean. Then I imagine it gets expensive because you have all those kibbles and bits and you got to clean the whole twig and berry show. And if he uses them in the bathroom, is he flushing them? Because that could get very expensive. You should never flush diaper wipes. This has been a public service announcement.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah, probably. We're going to give this a whirl. It's a person who is addicted to eating cleanser.
This is bad. This is a bad idea.
I know, son. I have really good life insurance.
Okay, I didn't really... Black. I'd imagine that'd be your...
We'll be right back. Had to get cleaned up after the cleanser incident. That is really not a good idea. Like I said, I'm kind of making this video because we didn't want to just pass judgment on these folks, but so far, with the exception of the deodorant and maybe sniffing baby powder, yes, most of this stuff is really, really a bad idea. Now, this next thing are people who are addicted to eating plastic. I myself do not have an oral fixation to have something in my mouth all the time. But luckily, I live with two people who do, and they eat plastic all the time. So, without further ado, switching off with my handy-dandy cameraman, my firstborn, my 24-year-old, it's Christopher. Okay, we are rolling. My son has a straw. He is biting the straw.
This needs salt.
I will get you some later. And when you're sitting there eating that stuff, you don't think about salt. You just think about that plasticky goodness. You guys eat straws. They eat the little plastic things that are holding items together in the store. They, that's a big one. I always see them with the water bottle caps in their mouth. So, I actually live with people who sit there and eat plastic. And when I'm like, hey, spit that out, as old as they are, mind you, I do not have small kids. As old as they are, these people get down on plastic. In closing, I guess it's fair to say that we shouldn't judge anybody. I mean, who are we to judge? One man's trash is another man's treasure. One person's strange addiction. No. Let people live. Live and let live. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button. It's somewhere on the screen. I'm not sure if it's the top or the bottom. We're new to this. But thanks for watching. Until next time.